Napoleon Bonaparte. The name strikes fear into the hearts of many and admiration into the minds of many others. The man had an incredible rise and an even more incredible fall. But what if I told you there were things about him that not many people know? Despite what the popular history books may tell you, Napoleon wasn't actually the short king that many people make him out to be. In fact, he was just mismeasured. When he was born, he was actually 5'7", which in today's world would make him about 6'2". That's because when he was born, they mismeasured him and recorded him as being 5'2". Throughout history, records were kept, and each time his height was recorded, they just went off of the last one, never realizing that he was actually much taller than everyone thought. He was actually balding, but he was doing what he could to try and hide it. But not many people know that he was actually exiled twice before that. In fact, he was an admirer of the American people and the things that they had accomplished. He even went as far as to say that he believed the United States was destined to become a great power in the world. In fact, he was so fond of America that he even wrote a letter to President Thomas Jefferson while he was in exile. When Napoleon moved into the White House in 1800, he brought with him a new tradition that had never been done before. Let us know in the comments below which fact surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time. He was the first president to live in the White House with his family, and he set the standard for all of the presidents that followed him. Before he moved in, the White House had never really been used as a residence, and most presidents preferred to live in hotels or rent houses while they were in office, expressing his admiration for the country and its people. After the French Revolution, he was exiled to the island of Elba. One thing that most people don't know about Napoleon is that he was a self-made man. Wollstonecraft, Mary, was a British spy who infiltrated Napoleon's inner circle and eventually helped to plan his downfall. She was able to do this by seducing one of Napoleon's generals and getting him to divulge military secrets. Eventually, her actions led to Napoleon's defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. He didn't come from a wealthy family, and in fact, he was born into poverty. However, he worked hard and was able to make a name for himself. He was a self-educated man as well, and he was known for his intelligence and his ability to speak multiple languages. And later, after escaping from their spy, he was exiled to a small island near Italy called Capua. It was from here that he planned his next move and eventually took over France once again. This included wearing a powdered wig in an attempt to cover up the fact that he was balding. However, his balding was quite advanced, and no amount of powder was going to hide that. Well, here are 10 surprising facts about Napoleon Bonaparte that you probably didn't know. Welcome to my channel. He was born on the island of Corsica, which at the time was a part of the Republic of Pisa. It wasn't until 1755 that Corsica became a part of France, and so technically, Napoleon wasn't French, but rather Italian. Number 10, he was short. Yes, that's right. No, 9, he wasn't French. You might be surprised to hear this, but Napoleon wasn't French at all. He was actually Italian. And he had him with the woman who would become his second wife. Napoleon's first wife, Josephine, couldn't have children, and she was unable to carry a pregnancy to term. So when she and Napoleon got divorced, he married another woman. Soon after, he had a son with his new wife. However, he didn't actually know whether or not he was the father or not, as there were rumors that the child was actually the son of a former lover of his wife. He was a vegetarian. That's right. Napoleon was a vegetarian and animal rights activist. He didn't eat any meat for the majority of his life, and was very vocal about his beliefs when it came to the mistreatment of animals. In fact, he was so passionate about this cause that he even went ahead and signed a decree which outlawed the use of animals for food in schools. Number 7, he had a son. Many people don't know this, but Napoleon had a son. No. 6. He wasn't bald. Ken. This is something that most people don't know, but Napoleon actually had quite a bit of hair on his head. 5. He was exiled twice. Most people know that Napoleon was exiled to St. Helena after his defeat at Waterloo. Number 4. He loved America. You might be surprised to hear this, but Napoleon actually loved America. No. 3. He was a self-made man. No. 2. He was defeated by a woman. Napoleon was undefeated in battle until he met his match in a woman named Mary. Number 1. He started the tradition of the president's mansion. This concludes our list of 10 surprising facts about Napoleon Bonaparte that you probably didn't know.